Yo, yo, hello. Today, I'm very excited, guys. The Ruler of the Skies full set has leaked. And we're gonna react to all the cards together. You know, it's the same tradition as, like, always. I'm gonna look at all the cards anyways. I might as well look at them with you guys if you're curious. And we can all give our opinions about the cards together. So, let me not, like, just stall. Let's just get right into it, because I was gonna stall, but... Wurmple, this card's trash anyways. But we have a new Dustox line, so let's see what this is. Cocoon Collector. You know, obviously we're starting with the grass types. Put 3 random cards from amongst Silcoon and Cascoon from your deck onto your bench. Okay, so it's like a full setup. Okay, so what is this? Evo Flight. 30 more damage for each evolution Pokemon on your bench. That's why Silcoon has that ability. I mean, what is that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 120 for 1 energy, possibly. It's gimmicky, but it's interesting. It's very gimmicky. Okay, so Cascoon has the exact same ability. What is Dustox, though? Variety Powder. Once during your turn, you may use this ability. 1 special condition from among Burn, Confusion, and Poison is chosen at random. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now affected by that special condition. Any special condition already affecting that Pokemon will not be chosen. Now, this is fun. I'm not gonna lie, this is a fun card. It's double colorless, by the way. I don't know how good it is, but it's fun. You know, usually these cards, these 3 diamonds are not crazy. Sometimes, like, only a few of them are crazy. Not a lot of them are. Not a lot of them are, usually. So there's a brand new fossil. Obviously, root fossils in the game. The Elite Blot is just a filler card, basically. Cradilly. Stick and Absorb. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon during opponent's next turn. The defending Pokemon can't retreat. This could be really annoying early to mid-game. Useless late game. That's what I think. Kricketot, that's an awesome art. It's like Vegeta. Does anybody know the Vegeta in the rain? Sad Vegeta gif? Like, this is what Kricketot is going through right now. Cricketoon, 50. Bug Buzz, just like trash, I guess. Combi, Reckless Charge, trash. Vespiquen EX. Now, that is a surprise that I bet a ton of you weren't expecting. A Gen 4 Pokemon. Chase Order. You may discard one of your bench basic grass Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 70 more damage, so 140. 140 for 2 energy, but you have to discard a benched grass Pokemon. I actually don't think this is good. Sorry, that's like for off first glance. Carablast, Peck for 30. That's terrible. Why is it 2 energy? Shelmet, trash. Excelgor, Deck and Cover. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned and paralyzed. Shovel this Pokemon and all attached cards into your deck. That's interesting. I'm gonna need to see a deck built around that type of thing, though. Like, you know what I mean? Spinning Attack, this is terrible. Pheromosa, Prelude, a brand new Pheromosa card is pretty cool. If you haven't gotten any points, this attack does 60 damage. 60 more damage, wow. That's not bad. Holy moly, this destroys Oricorio, by the way. That's 90. That's 90 damage for 2 grass energy, but you can't get any points yet. That's not bad. That's actually pretty scary. If they don't one-shot Pheromosa, she's popping for 90s over and over. She's extremely squishy, though. 70 HP is not even that bad, though, for a basic. That's a good Pokemon. Poltergeist. Polcha? Matcha? I don't know. Hospitality. Once during your turn, when you put this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may heal 20 damage from your active grass Pokemon. I don't know. Scald. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Wait, maybe Poltergeist is supposed to be played with Vespiquen. I just thought about it. Maybe that's a Vespiquen thing. I'm not sure. But Scald, this is mid. Ogerpon, there's a brand new Teal Mask Ogerpon, a regular one. Ogre's Whip. This attack does damage to your opponent's active Pokemon equal to this Pokemon's remaining HP. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, that seemed terrible at first glance. Stoke, that's fine. Rapidash, Heat Blast for 80. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe you could use Stoke with Rapidash EX, maybe. Bursting Tail, we're on to the fire types, of course. Discard a fire energy from this Pokemon. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. What is this? Oricorio defense for Flareon EX decks, maybe? Oricorio defense in general? I don't know. Moltres, Sky Attack. I like the Kintsugi Mori art. Flip a coin if tells attack does nothing. I guess you play it with Victini. It's a Victini troll pick. But it needs so much energy, though. What the heck? Cyndaquil, Singe. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Singe Pokemon or whatever to me. I love the art. Some of the art in this set is amazing. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Mid. Ooh, Typhlosion EX. I'm eating. I personally, I love Typhlosion. I'm a super Typhlosion fan. Destructive Inferno, 110 damage for 3 energy. Not terrible. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's Pokemon. Guys, you run this with Victini, and it's like a very toxic Grindcore that also does damage. And 2 energy retreat cost is not that bad. And this is not bad at all. This is so easy to get 3 energy. Remember what I said, Rainbow Cave, Flame Patch? It's going to be so easy to go double energy in 1 turn. This is going to be fun with Victini. I'm actually quite the fan of how Typhlosion EX is looking, to be honest. Sharp Claws. Flip a coin if heads, it does 20 more damage. A lot of Victini stuff. Houndoom. Crunch. Flip a coin if heads. Lots of Victini things here. Flip a coin if heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay. A lot of coin flip stuff going on. Fire Claws, 50. Terrible. Psyduck, Migraine. I talked about this already. It's whatever. There's a brand new Golduck. Oricorio defense. I don't know. Cards like that are just like, what is your purpose? Swift. This attack damage isn't affected by weakness or any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. It's interesting enough. Okay, same thing, but 60 damage, right? Yeah, don't get small, bro. Okay, Carvana. Sharp Fang. Who cares about Carvana? Mega Sharpedo. Turbo Shark. Is this a Mega Pokemon that's also an accelerator like Gardevoir? Take a water energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. This is very interesting. 1 for 70 is pretty strong. It has a 0 retreat cost as well. But what are we going to power up with this, guys? What are we going to power up? Because you're playing a Mega that's supposed to be in the active ramping, but you could lose the game if the Mega goes down. I don't know how I feel about this. Wait, does Parasol Lady work with this? So you could evolve it back into a Carvana so you don't lose the game? I don't know. Guys, I'm trying to cook. I can't cook until I see everything. No, Welmer, 3 energy wave splash. That's terrible. Wailord EX. That HP amount is insane. Wait a minute, guys. We officially have a Pokemon that can live Mega Charizard Y. Everybody, write it down. Write it down. Guys, write it down. This is history in pocket. We have a Pokemon that can survive Mega Charizard Y's attack. If you cape this guy, he's at 270. He can live 1 attack from Mega Charizard Y. That's crazy. What is this? Wondrous Waves, 100 damage. This Pokemon recovers from all special conditions. Wait, isn't this trash? Because even if you're slept or paralyzed, if you don't have enough energy, you have to actually use the move to heal from the condition. So if you're confused and you try to use the move to heal the confusion, you might just fail the confusion. That way you don't heal. Okay, the attack is terrible, but his HP is interesting. I don't know. Maybe Tanky Wailord could be super broken. Wailord EX. Roll out. This is terrible. Frozen Splash. If this opponent's active Pokemon is a fighting type, that already makes you terrible. It's too niche. Walrein, though, is in the game. Blazelock. I like the name of that attack. This card art looks so weird. Did Walrein always look like that? He looks so strange. He looks like, I don't know, weird. Your opponent can't use any supporter cards from their hand next turn. That's actually kind of toxic, for what it's worth. Kyogre is in the game. He looks kind of derpy. But discard 3 water energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 50 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. A bit gimmicky, but theoretically with Milotic and Vaporeon, you could do this every single turn. With 2 Milotics. Depends on how fast you can get it up, though. So Kyogre, I don't know, it seems kind of bad. We're probably going to get Kyogre EX and Groudon EX in the next set, so. Yeah, Water Gun, 20. Okay. Razor Shell, flip a coin of heads. Okay, I mean 50 damage is whatever. Samurott is in the game. This is exciting, guys. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may prevent all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon until the end of your opponent's next turn. So he gets a free attack, kind of like Mimikyu, sort of, but a little bit even stronger than Mimikyu's effect, right? Pike, this also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. It's interesting. It's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it for a stage 2. Loma Mola Mola. HP 100, Mineral Pump, heal 10 damage from each of your bench Pokemon. Is this not the definition of mid? Right? Dupiter. There's a brand new Dupiter. That means we're getting a brand new Araquanid. Please be good. Corner. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. So you can Lana them into a corner. And then maybe you retreat Araquanid and you can attack with something stronger. I don't know. Corner might be stronger than the other move, depending. It really just depends on if they can retreat or not. Because, you know, people can still retreat with that effect on a few Pokemon. Things like Solgaleo. I don't know. Things like Lyra or the brand new Skyla. So it's not always as broken as it sounds. Bruxish, this is trash. Well, it gets rid of babies, though. It does one-shot babies. You know, it's not that bad. Growl, mid. Brand new Raichu, by the way. Brand new Raichu. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That's cool, but I don't know if it's that good. I'm not gonna lie. People are teching PCL a lot nowadays. Static Shock, 30. Okay. Zap Kick, 40. Okay. Luxray, Revenge Blast. This attack does 50 more damage for each point your opponent has gotten. Ooh. Ooh, wait a minute. That could be, like, strong. Like, pretty damn strong. I don't know. Crackling Snap. Discard the top card of your deck. If the card is an item, this does 20 more damage. What is this for? Oh, it's for you, probably. We have Rotom EX. What a surprise. Junk Spark. This attack does 10 more damage for each item card in your discard pile. Isn't that weak? You're gonna have to discard a lot of things for Rotom to be strong. I'm not a fan of that card. I'm not looking to lie. Maybe I'm missing the plot. We'll see what else is in the set. Dynamo Tackle, mid. Electric, mid. Please be good, Electros. And oh wait, Mega Electros next, maybe? No, no way. Energy Crush. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to all your opponent's Pokemon. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, you could play this with Alolan Raichu, maybe? EX? I don't know. Maybe, because like they both want energy to be attached to the opponent. Disaster Volt. Discard an electric energy from this Pokemon. Does 100 damage. It's okay. It's okay, I guess. I don't know. It's okay. Jumping Kick. This attack does 10 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. It's bench damage. You know, bench damage is appreciated, you know. Okay, Electrospark. Electrospark. This attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. More bench damage. That's actually not bad. Like, on paper, this Helios card is not bad. Watch Roll 10. Kilowatts Roll, 70 for 2. Not terrible. Oricorio defense, right? Mini Metronome. Flip a coin. If heads, choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. Okay, so it is kind of like Metronome. Okay, Clefable. Hyper Voice. Okay. I mean... Oh, whoops. I just wanted to see the art. That's not great, I think. Drowsy. I love the art, but that card's not good. It doesn't even one-shot a baby. Psychic. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy. It's just regular Psychic. Same thing we've always seen. Brand new baby Pokemon. Now, this could be huge. It's a brand new baby Pokemon, guys. Shuffle your hand into your deck. Draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. It's like Copycat. Shuffle your hand into your deck. Yeah, this is Copycat. So he can Copycat every single turn? Is this meta? Wait. You get a Copycat every single turn. It really depends. I don't know. Depends. Depends. Synchro Dance. If this Pokemon and your opponent's active Pokemon have the same amount of energy attached, it's so niche. So he can do 80? No. Psychic. Brand new Mewtwo, finally. My friend Ash is going to be very happy about this. He's been waiting for a brand new Mewtwo card. Psychic. This attack does 40 damage for each energy. Okay, it's the same Psychic. Wait, is this weaker than mine's? Not mine. Who was it? Yeah, you. 60 plus? 20 more? 10 plus 40 more. Why are you weaker than... Whatever. Alright, Ralts. Lead. Put a random supporter card from your deck into your hand. That's not bad. I feel like... Is that the brand new best Ralts in the game? Nah, no. Teleport Ralts is really good, though. Double spin, flip 2 coins, attack does 20 damage. Oh! No! This is for Gallade. This is for Gallade, isn't it? Yeah. Extra sensory. We have Chameko in the game. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent's attack does 40 more damage. That is so niche. Like, what the heck? It's too specific. Stompy Jammer, sorry. During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon, it costs 1 star, 1 energy more? That's annoying. Holy, wait, imagine if it's stacked. Oh, imagine if it didn't go away and it's stacked. No, it doesn't. It definitely doesn't stack. This is still good, though. It's like Gumi. It's kind of like Gumi, but you get to do a little damage. That's actually not bad. I don't know how meta this is gonna be, but for things like Alolan Raichu or Indeedee decks, like where you want your opponent to stack energy, this guy could be very annoying. Like randomly, he could come in even late game and turn a loss into a win, depending on how strong that effect is. Air Cutter, flip a coin. If tails, this is nothing terrible. Mind Bend, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused for 40. Mid. Mischievous Ring. Okay, Mischievous Ring is in the game. Before doing damage, shuffle all Pokemon tools from each of your opponent's Pokemon into their deck. Ooh! Is it like Guzma? Yeah, it's like a strong, crazy Guzma. That is nuts. Wait a minute, I kind of like that. Supernatural Feather. Discard a card from your hand. If you can't, this attack does nothing. Wait, a buff? It's like Gourgeist, but you can do it with a basic. This is better than Gourgeist, is it not? That's a good Pokemon. Wait a minute, that might be meta. Magnum Punch, 30, mid. Hariyama, a brand new Hariyama. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes plus 50. So you need to use this guy with Hala. Basically, or he's trash. That's trash. Anorith, Claw Fossils in the game. Please be good. Wait, what was that? 40 for 1 is not bad, by the way. Alright, Armaldo, Abyssal Drop. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. Choose a spot from among your opponent's active spot and bench. At the end of your opponent's next turn, knock out the Pokemon in the spot you chose. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, discard all energy from this Pokemon. Choose a spot from among your opponent's active spot and bench. So it's Flower Trick, but it kills you. Am I wrong? It's Flower Trick, but you just get KO'd. Right? Wow. That's insane, I think. Wait, what? Is this not kind of insane? I don't know. I guess it takes a lot of work to get it up, but that's nuts. Groudon. This attack does 10 damage to each of your bench Pokemon. Each of your? Not the opponents? Dude, that's kind of trash. Resonating Blade. We already talked about Gallade. I think it's okay. Drillbur, Mud Slap, Mud Shot for 50. No Mega Excadrill, yep. Confront, 30, trash. Pummel, flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 60 damage. Mid. Bedrock Breaker, 100 for 3 energy. Discard a stadium and play. This is not going to see play. I'm not going to lie. Cosmic Tackle. If your opponent's active Pokemon has an ability, this does 50 damage. It's whatever. It's colorless, you know, for what it's worth. Gentle Slap. He looks like a freak. This Grimer looks like a freak. I'm not going to lie. Ambush. Oh, it's like the same art style. That's cool. Flip a coin of heads. Trash. What? Poochyena, Team Hunt. Draw a card for each Poochyena in play. So you could draw either 1 or 2 cards. So, whatever. Bite for 50. This is the most, like, just normal looking card I've ever seen in my life. Galarian Zigzagoon. Wait, a brand new Obstagoon? This could be very interesting. It has peer support, right? Night Slash. Switch this one with one of your bench Pokemon. Base Control. This attack does 80 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So this can attack anywhere, huh? The other Obstacle might be better, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Gulpin, Sledge Bomb, 20. Okay. Swallow Up. A lot of Gen 4 Pokemon. If your opponent's active Pokemon has less remaining HP than this Pokemon, this attack does 80 more damage. It's whatever. Enhanced Blade. We saw this already. Valebi, Run Around. Switch. Okay. Mandibuzz, Bone Rush. Flip coin until you get tails. Attack does 60 damage for each heads. No Victini support, though. Gimmick. Oh my goodness, the goat's here. Hoopa EX, Shadow Bullet. This attack also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That is not bad. And then Dynamite Punch, it can attack for 100 damage. This Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself. It has a little bit of a drawback, but you could Shadow Bullet something inactive, right? And then Cyrus them and do 100. While doing 30 to active, by the way. Guys, I don't know. This thing is like either really good or like good, but I don't think it's bad. There's no way this is bad. I don't know if it's meta though. I just have a feeling it won't be meta. I don't know if 100 damage is enough, but it's like not just 100 damage because you're assumably doing bench damage. I like it. Skarmory, Drill Peck, trash. Well, not trash, but not great. Play Rough. Flip a coin defense. This does 20 more damage. Mid. Conductive Body. If you have another Beldum in play, this Pokemon's retreat cost is 2 less. Ooh! Free retreat! That's not bad, honestly. Bullet Punch, flip 2 coins, attack does 20 more damage for each head. Squared attack, flip 4 coins, attack does 50 damage for each head. I mean, that's like not terrible. And you can Wally it, so I don't know. Speaking of Wally, Gatling Slug. Even though you're probably not going to use Wally on this Metagross. Like, you're just going to stack it on the bench. I think this card's very good, guys. If you watch my tier list video, I ranked it pretty high, I'm pretty sure. Escavalier, Iron Lance for 70, Oricorio defense, Techno Blast. I already talked about this Pokemon. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's great, at least. Duraludon. I didn't even know it can't attack. That's terrible, bro. Alright, Duraludon, 60 for 3 energy. Why? Terrible. Arculodon's in the game. Raging Blade. This Pokemon has damage on its attack, does 80 more damage. 160? For 4 energy, though? No Wally support? Ew. Varoom. Trash. Dual customization. This can have 2 Pokemon tool cards attached to it. That is cool. During your next turn, this Pokemon's over acceleration does plus 70 damage. 140? This thing does 140, but it needs a lot of energy. It needs a lot of energy. I don't know. Dratini, gorgeous art, by the way. Gorgeous. Dragon's Blessing. This card is going to be freaking incredible, guys. Incredible. Dragonite. Oh my god, the art is gorgeous. Between all these cards, the art is just gorgeous, right? Dragonite, Hyper Beam, 110. Discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, so it's like Gyarados' Hyper Beam. Like the old Gyarados. This is cool. It's not that bad at all. Wait a minute. This Dragonite is not bad. Honestly. Okay, we see normal Rayquaza, guys. Dragon Impact. Discard 2 random energy from this Pokemon. That's actually... Bro, you can get that energy right back. So this guy's just doing 140 every turn with 2 Dragonairs. This is not bad at all. Why is that not bad at all? Mega Burst. This card is going to be good, guys. Trust me. It's not going to be trash. I'm not saying it's going to be meta, but Mega Rayquaza EX is going to be good, minimum. Noibat is cool. Noivern's in the game. So we have another Draco Meteor user. One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 3 times. Okay, so it's the regular Draco Meteor. But it does 60. It's actually some of the strongest Draco Meteors in the game. Right? 60 per meteor is crazy. Searing Flame. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Dragon Turtonator is cool. But I don't think that's good, though. Drampa, Power Blast. Discard a random energy from this Pokemon. Very mid. Just mid of the line. Dragon Applin is awesome. I actually love that. Grass and Fire is cool. Double hit, flip 2 coins. So we're getting more dragons. I love it. Fickle Beam, 100. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are attack, does 100 more damage. This is like a Will, like, troll type of deck, though. Hydropple being in the game is so cool, though. Acceleration Drive. Wow. Dragon Cyclizar. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. And this happens every single time. That's annoying. This could be annoying, but I don't know how good it really is. Like, what is it? Grass and Dark is so random. But we have Rainbow Cave. We have Rainbow Cave, so keep that in mind for all these dragon types. Surprise Attack, whatever. Treasure Collecting. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may look at the top 4 cards of your deck and put all item cards you find there into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Item cards. So this is for what? Rotom EX? So, okay, I'm seeing Pokemon that are in the Rotom EX package with items and stuff. So, kind of continuing Everyday Wonder. No, Everyday Wonder was about tools. This is more about items. My bad. Tail Wrap. You're rapping with your tail. It says wrap. It's not W-R-A-P. It's R-A-P. Tail Wrap. So, I guess he's rapping. Okay, he has bars. Eevee has bars, guys. Flip 2 coins to attack, does 20 damage for each heads. That's a... I don't know about your bars are not great, Eevee. Playful Kick. Adorable art. Not a great card, though. Smack for 60. He's looking at me like he wants me to come to bed, man. Alright, Charm. During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon do minus 20. Not great. Energy Blender. You may move any amount of energy from your Pokemon and play it to your other Pokemon in any way you like. Yo, this card is not bad, but it needs to be in the active. See, somebody's going to cook with this card. Someone will cook with this card, trust me. But it needs to be in the active spot. Yeah, I don't know. Same Z-Slap. That's hilarious. If this Pokemon... and your opponent's active Pokemon have one or the more same energy attacks does 30 more damage. 50? It's terrible. Gust, Pit of, okay. Speed Dive, okay. On Pheasant, can you be good? Fly. Flip a coin. If Tails, it's this regular Fly attack. Okay, but it does 90. 30 for 2? Terrible. But we have Swanna. Swanna, Jet Wing. We already talked about Swanna. I think it'll be pretty good. A brand new Furfrou? Again? We are never going to stop getting Furfros. This Pokemon takes minus 20 from attacks. Retaliate. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack during your opponent's last turn, this is 50 more damage. So 70. It's actually not great. The other Furfro that we have is better. The one we just got. Tackle 40. New Sovali. Gold Breaker. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, 90 more damage. Ooh. He is, in fact, a Gold Breaker. And he's colorless, so we can maybe cook with that. Okay, we're done with the new cards, I think. So, oh, no, we have items and stadiums coming. But let's look at the shinies. We're going to rapid fire the shinies. Veneri, goated. Mega Lopunny, neater in my life. My queen. My wife. Sorry. All right, Blacephalon. Random. Vulpix, gorgeous shiny. I love Alolan, Ninetales shiny. Mudkip, Swampert, Mega Swampert. Yes, okay, beautiful. Puzzle and Minun. Are these guys even good? I don't even know. Mega Gardevoir shiny. Oh, you know, everybody needs that. I speak for all of us when we say we need that. Gigalith shiny. Can we cook with Gigalith? Has fighting got enough support to cook with Gigalith? I think it's still trash. Shiny Phalanx, Galarian, Berserker. Berserker's a good card. Mega Kangaskhan shiny, goated. Smeargle, another good Pokemon. Zork EX, another good Pokemon that gets a shiny. Okay, let's look at these full arts. Gorgeous art style. Again, that's cute. Vespiquen. Ooh, nice rainbow. Nice rainbow. Ooh, that is beautiful. Okay, we're getting some good art. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. That's pretty adorable. Quilava. I love it. Typhlosion, the goat. That is amazing. Yo, I'm glazing my goat. I'm glazing my goat, guys. This rainbow looks beautiful. Holy moly. This rainbow looks freaking amazing, guys. Holy moly. Mega Sharpedo. The goat. I don't know if it's going to be good, though. Do you guys think it's going to be good? I love this rainbow. Holy. Yo, they're really not missing with the rainbows as of recent. Oh, this is just so funny. He just looks so goofy. Oh, that's cute. Okay, it's one of those. Not my favorite type of rainbows, but it's cute. It's cute. Kyogre. Awesome. Way better than his regular art. Way better. He looked derpy before. Again, gorgeous art for Samurott. Oh, look at the Raichu. That's so sweet. Golden Raichu! Oh, so they really want you to use this card. I don't know if this card's going to be good, though. Am I missing something? I don't think that card is that good. So we have Rotom EX. Why are you the immersive? Okay, I'm not trying to be a hater, but maybe the art, maybe the actual like animation will look cool, but this card does not even look that crazy. For an immersive, like really, it just looks like a regular full art. Am I wrong? This looks like a regular 2-star full art. Okay, Watchroll looking goofy, I guess. Amazing art for Clefairy. More shinies incoming. Mewtwo and Mr. Mime get a shiny. These are new cards that got shinies. Lead. That's amazing art. Yeah, I'm in love with the art for all this stuff. Stompy Jammer. This card might be very freaking broken, guys. Seriously, watch out for it. This card is amazing. Of course it gets a full art. This card is great. Literally. It's just better Gorgeist. It's a power creep in my opinion. Anorith. That's nice. I'm loving the art for Ruler of the Skies. It's all really cool looking. Team Hunt. Sludge Bomb. That's cute. Belebi. Koopa. That is an insane rainbow, man. Oh, it looks like that, you know, that art style. That's beautiful, bro. Metagross. Bro, these rainbows are blowing my mind. You can literally see the parts of Metagross that were used to create Mega Metagross. That's beautiful. That has to be one of the coolest rainbows, like lore and design-wise. Genesect, we saw that already. Gorgeous full art. And it's the gold. Bingo, bada boom. Who would have guessed it? It's the card that saves dragon types gets the gold. That's beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, holy moly, like, these cards are blowing me away. These cards are blowing me away. Look at the regular Rayquaza circling around Mega Rayquaza. These cards are blowing me away, guys. Noivern, again, amazing art. Oh, that's cute. That's just cute. Rattata, treasure collecting, got a full art. Okay, so they really want you to use this card. Wow, I got a shiny. They really want you to use this card. Like, really badly. Apom, cute. Look at Swan, all sassy. Again, a very beautiful rainbow. Okay, new items, guys. Lock in, lock in. Flip a coin. If heads, put a random item card from your deck into your hand. So it's an item card that finds an item card. So Rotom is all about just spamming items. We'll see how good Rotom is. We'll see how good Rotom really is. Honestly, maybe you play fossils with Rotom because you can discard a fossil easily. And Rotom wants discarded item cards, right? So I don't know. We have Claw Fossil and Root Fossil. The Deceptive Needle. It's a tool. At the end of your turn, if this dark Pokemon this card is attached to in the active spot, do 10 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. At the end of my turn, if the dark Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot, do 10 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Who do you play this with? This doesn't sound terrible at first glance. I think damage manipulation is always good. But I don't know what Pokemon we're supposed to play this with. I'm not sure. Clear Veil. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon. Done to this Pokemon. Wait, does this stop sleep? Effects of attacks. So that means Igglybuff's sleep will not work if you have Clear Veil on, right? But it doesn't. Existing effects are not removed. Okay, in parentheses, it does not remove existing effects like Steel Apron. So it's not as strong as Steel Apron, but you can use it on all Pokemon in the game. This is anti-sleep. I think they kind of answered our prayers like that. It's technically anti-sleep, anti-conditions, but I don't know. We'll see how good it really is. Psychic. You can use this Pokemon only if your Pokemon in the active spot has the Psychic attack. Choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon and move a random energy from it to your opponent's active Pokemon. I mean, that is a damage boost for Pokemon with Psychic. So I guess they will run that card, right? Why wouldn't you? I guess. During this turn, one of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen one more time for the Draco Meteor attack. Wow! Wait a minute, this is a buff to Rayquaza EX, Dragonite, Noivern. I feel like I'm missing a Draco Meteor user. Who else uses Draco Meteor? Rayquaza, Dragonite, and Noivern. Is it only 3? That's still great, though. This is a very cool card. That's a big damage buff, by the way, guys. Like, that's... You get a 50 damage Meteor one more time. Or 60 damage with Noivern. I think Rayquaza does 40. So that's a big damage boost. Skyla, oh my goodness. The Queen. Switch one of your... Oh, we already talked about this. Wally. Brand new stadium, Soothing Shore. At the end of each player's turn, that player heals 20 damage from each of their Pokemon that has any water energy attached. Maybe Suicune, Chiempao, maybe they run this? What other stadium would water types run other than Soothing Shore? Why not run it? Because you could also run it, because, you know, grass types get Forest. I guess water types get Soothing Shore. It's funny. One of my viewers, one of you guys literally commented on my tier list video that, like, water didn't have a stadium, and they got a stadium. So you predicted the future. Ramble Cave, Goated Stadium. So let's look at the full arts. Yep. Cool. Oh my god. Sorry. But, yeah, Wally. Oh, that's it? Oh, we're at the end. No, we're at the end. I'm sad now. We gotta put Skyla here, obviously. But yeah, guys. What do you think of the set? What do you think of the set? It does not come out today, by the way. The update came out today. It comes out tomorrow. So, good luck on your pulls. We're gonna be dropping, hopefully, a Mega Raid video instantly. A deck showcase. Make sure you check out Pocket Mad's website. We can play Ranked right now. Ranked is out right now on Pocket Mad's website. Try it out. And you can talk to your opponents. Don't be mean, guys. Don't be toxic. Anyways, good luck on your pulls. Love you all. And I'm out. Goodbye. Look at Sky.